here, and this is Color Kyle, and welcome to Wheels of Fury.
SmackDown Tag Team titles. You got the champions of Big E and Xavier Woods against the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Now, the interesting thing about this is, what is the condition of Xavier and Big E gonna be after the Revival pretty much tried to destroy Xavier's knee?
Oh, yeah.
And a beatdown, more or less, of Big E. Can the New Day come back and be aggressive, be physical, be the New Day they can be, and get the win and retain the tag titles? Or will they be overly emotional on wanting to get revenge and then lose the tag titles to the Revival? Or somehow there's a disqualification and the New Day keeps the tag titles? Maybe.
I don't see them being distracted at all. I don't see...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they want revenge, but I know that they can get their shit together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, I just don't know, because the New Day are injured from the hands of the Revival.
Yes.
So, let's see how well they can perform. I think the Revival have proven themselves as the best tag team in the WWE today, in my opinion. They're very good in the ring. They definitely got that old school professional wrestling tag team attitude. I think the New Day definitely are very good as well. But who knows? Like, this is going to be a toss-up. You know, it's going to be one of those things where New Day gets one, then the Revival gets one, then the New Day gets one, and the Revival gets one. So, like, when the hell does it end? I don't know. I know that they put on good matches, so, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
I will have to say the Revival, though. I like their chances more because they've softened Big E and Xavier, so I'm going to have to go with them.
And got softened up by the Revival, you know. They tried to destroy Xavier's knee, and they pulverized Big E. So, they haven't been on TV for the last little while. So, when they go into this match on Sunday, they will more than likely be fired up and ready to get revenge on the Revival. Can the New Day, Big E, and Xavier get out all their frustrations, but at the same time keep themselves under control enough to retain the tag titles? Possibly, yeah. Are the Revival good enough to be tag champions again, only on the SmackDown side? Sure. The question is, if the Revival get the tag titles from Big E and Xavier, what's next? Where do you go next?
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, something I just thought of. Matt and I have done, last couple of videos we've done, we've compared the Street Profits to Crime Time. Being a joke tag team and, you know, funny and all this other stuff. When it comes down to it and getting shit done in the ring and taking care of business in the ring, they can do that too. They can get serious, handle their business, take care of their business, and have a good match and win matches.
Right.
You can also say the same for the New Day.
Oh, yeah.
The New Day, you know, funny, entertaining, all for the kids and the fans, and you know, New Day rocks and pancake power and power of positivity and all this other stuff. When it comes down to taking care of business in the ring, they can for sure get the job done. Will they be able to handle their business and retain the SmackDown Tag Titles Sunday? We'll have to see.
You forgot Booty-O's.
Yeah, Booty-O's, but...
No, I definitely agree. You know, I'll prove. Go watch the Hell in a Cell with New Day and the Usos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And that's something we forgot to put in our last video.
Yeah,
But,
good matches, best matches, favorite matches, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, Revival for me. And that's taking nothing away from the New Day, but I think Revival have better odds.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I think that they should continue to go through to Hell in a Cell or whatever's next.
Yeah.
I want to see exactly what happens.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'll say the Revival for now, and then we'll find out.
Okay. So next we go to a match for the Intercontinental Championship. You got the current champion Shinsuke Nakamura being challenged by The Miz.
The Miz. Yeah, Shinsuke. Huh. So yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, IWGP Intercontinental Champion now, WWE Intercontinental Champion, and I said it all along, that was pretty fucking awesome. But does The Miz really need a fucking title? How many times is that now? Like, seriously. Yeah.
If he wins on Sunday, it'll be 8 or 9.
Oh, fuck that noise. Seriously. Okay. Did they run out of opponents for Shinsuke? You know, that's bullshit. That's really fucking bullshit. I mean, The Miz is definitely a good wrestler, and I said good, whatever. The fact is, the guy has had the Intercontinental Championship more times than I can count. Even probably more than Chris Jericho. And...
Not quite.
No?
No. I think Miz right now is, I think maybe 8. So if you win Sunday, it'll be 9. And it'll tie Jericho.
Now, I still think it's bullshit. Like, why put the title back on The Miz? Shinsuke Nakamura has proven that he is one of the best wrestlers of today. And, yeah, he is. You know, you can say whatever you want. And the fact that Sami Zayn is now his manager, jester, I don't know. Mouthpiece. The fact of the matter is Shinsuke needs more time with the title. Yes, he's been the United States champion. Yes, he's been the Intercontinental champion. But let's give him more time with the Intercontinental Championship. I do not want to see The Miz as the Intercontinental Champion. That would be bullshit. Because what you're doing now is you're saying, well, you know what, The Miz deserves... No, The Miz doesn't fucking deserve it. The fact is, the Miz, it should be elevated to the top, which he's not. Why? Because he's still considered one of the mid-cards. He needs to be in the fucking title scene. He needs to have the fucking WWE title around his waist once again. Or the Universal Championship around his waist. And that's the way it should be. But no, we gotta put him back in the the mid-card. Why? Who fucking knows? I don't want to see a repeat. I don't want to see him tie Jericho. I want Shinsuke to win the title. Or whether it's Sammy helping out, whether it's... I don't fucking care. I just want this to be the Nakamura. I don't want to see the Miz with the title. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It shouldn't happen. Let's have the Miz move on to bigger and better things.
Like Matt mentioned, Shinsuke Nakamura, IWGP Intercontinental Champion, I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
And right now he's the WWE Intercontinental Champion. He took the Intercontinental Championship from Finn Balor a few months ago. And it's like, oh, right, Shinsuke Nakamura, IWGP Intercontinental Champion, WWE Intercontinental Champion. That's awesome! And then, the thing is, WWE won't stop treating their fucking championships like props. They're championships. Use them. Defend them. Don't have this bullshit of, oh, we're gonna have this person be champion for as long as they want and hold it as long as they want and defend it when we say they defend it. And for God's sakes, why the hell is Shinsuke Nakamura with that loudmouth piece of shit, Sami Zayn? For fuck's sakes, what the hell's that bullshit? Shinsuke Nakamura deserves better as Intercontinental Champion. He needs more matches. He needs more title defenses. Okay, they may not make mention of the history of him being IWGP Intercontinental Champion and WWE Intercontinental Champion, but it's there. And what have you done with it? Fucked it up the ass! Get your shit together, stop treating your championships like props, and for fuck's sake, get rid of that loudmouth piece of shit, Sami Zayn. If Shinsuke Nakamura retains the title Sunday, fine. If Miz wins the Intercontinental Championship, maybe he'll bring it out of the shithole it's in right now and raise it back up to relevancy when he held it the last 8 times. For fuck's sakes, get your shit together and stop treating your championships like props.
Nah, well said. I definitely agree with that. The Intercontinental Championship is one of your most prestigious championships in WWE. Yeah, it's a mid-card. Fuck that. The fact of the matter is, it's being treated like dog shit. Why? Who fucking knows? 2015, one of the worst years for that fucking title. Oh, we're gonna hot potato it and then at WrestleMania have Daniel Bryan win. I would like to have him lose it.
Yeah.
Bullshit. The Intercontinental Championship deserves fucking better.
Exactly.
So, who knows where to go from here? Like I said, I don't want The Miz to fucking retain. Yeah, of course, he made it prestigious again. Why can't Shinsuke?
I think Shinsuke could have a very good run as Intercontinental Champion. The problem is, he hasn't defended the title very much since he won the damn thing.
Yeah.
And then you partner him with this loudmouth piece of shit fucking Sami Zayn. And, oh, if you're gonna talk to Sami Zayn, you gotta talk to me. And, Sammy, you're Canadian, you're not fucking Japanese, and I don't even think you know any Japanese to save your life.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Sami Zayn's on a losing streak, so we won't have him wrestle anymore. We'll just have him be Shinsuke Nakamura's spokesperson.
That's bullshit too.
Kiss my ass.
Blow it out your ass. That's what I fucking say.
Suck my crippled dick. So now we go on to a match for the Raw Women's Championship. You've got Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
Yep.
for the championship. And you know, something that came into mind, I'm not sure if anybody else thought of it, maybe they did or whatever when they were watching it, but on Raw you had Charlotte partner with Becky.
Yep.
You got Sasha partner with Bayley. Hey, it's a battle of the 4 horsewomen from NXT.
Now, my hamster is definitely on the wheel for this one. Because we talked about Charlotte versus Bayley. Okay,
Right.
fine. Let's talk about this match. So, you have Charlotte and Bayley. You got Sasha and fucking Becky Lynch. Okay, so let's say the match goes to whoever. First Charlotte comes out, and then Bayley comes out, and then they both start brawling. Let's say Natalya comes out. Now she's going and she's defending Becky.
Yeah.
So that happens. All of a sudden, heel turn. You've got all 4 women beating the shit out of Natalya, and you fucking have the 4 horsewomen back together. It's only a matter of time, and yes, I know, you have Ronda Rousey making babies, so let's say,
Well, yeah, she's not wrestling right now, but when Total Diva starts up again, she's going to be on the show.
yeah,
But anyway, yeah.
well,
Could there be a potential for a 4 horsewomen reunion, you could say? Yeah.
But I'm not finished. Let's say you have Ronda come back, and she's like, I want the title. I want the title again. What's not to say Shayna Baszler makes her Raw debut, and she brings on Jessamine Duke and Maria Schaefer. So now you have the 4 horsewomen of WWE versus the 4 horsewomen of the UFC. What we've all been waiting for fucking ever. So, you've got Survivor Series. You've got the 4 horsemen of WWE versus the 4 horsemen of UFC. Who's the better woman?
Dude, that's long overdue, and I'll guarantee it right now. It ain't fucking happening. I guarantee it ain't fucking happening.
No, that's a shame. That's a real fucking shame. I mean, I can dream.
It's like I said earlier. I see Sasha Banks' beef with Becky Lynch being, wanting to be the main event of WrestleMania and wanting to be on single women's champion and all this other stuff. But, I mean, I don't see Sasha winning Sunday. I honestly don't.
No, I don't either.
Is she proving she's a good heel? Kind of, yes. Can she get better? Absolutely. Is it her time to be champion again? With time.
Yeah, with time. I know. I don't want somebody coming back and then right away they win the championship. That happens way too often too. And it's like you have to earn it.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens if Sasha Banks goes and gets a title. Eventually, not
Yeah.
Sunday.
No.
So yeah, I think Becky's gonna win, bar none. I think she needs to win. Let's see where that goes, and then we'll go from there. Sasha, it's not that time.
Let her be a heel a little bit longer. Let her bloom as a heel and blossom as a heel. Get better. Have more matches. And then maybe consider putting a championship on her. Next we have a no disqualification match featuring Roman Reigns. The thing that I find interesting about what's going on is, okay, you've proven that basically Erick Rowan was the one that attacked Roman.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
why he did it, I don't know, just to be the next big badass monster in WWE or whatever. I mean, okay, that's fine. It almost seemed like they had Rowan do what he did to Reigns to separate himself from Daniel Bryan
Yeah.
and maybe turn Daniel Bryan face again and have Rowan be this like unstoppable juggernaut of a big man and running through people and beating people up and hurting people and all this other stuff. Because I mean, like, you had Daniel Bryan confront Rowan and was like, "What are you doing, man? I'm your friend. What the hell?" And then of course Bryan slaps him again, and Rowan puts Daniel through a table, and it's like, okay, separate Bryan from Rowan. That could work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have Bryan be face again. Could work.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that.
How far they'll go with it is yet to be seen, but I mean, you know. Like, say they're separating Rowan and Bryan from each other. Okay, that's fine. Roman involved kind of makes sense, but it's like, if you're going to split up Rowan and Bryan, you could have done it so many other ways.
Yeah, I know. And what happens with the guy that, like, was the attacker?
Yeah.
The fucking look-alike, if you will.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, Erick Rowan comes in, he's a part of the Wyatts,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes the Bludgeon Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and then Daniel Bryan. So, basically, he was just another tag team wrestler. So, yeah, they did try to make a singles career out of it, but it didn't work.
The first go around, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens now, because we need a monster heel. And yeah, we know Brock Lesnar, fuck off. You know, we need a monster heel that's gonna fucking stay in the business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens. And I think that that whole, like, claw choke slam combination
Yeah.
is awesome. I'm surprised they had Bryan do that, but
Mm.
you know, yeah, it definitely needs to happen. Roman Reigns is a hell of a wrestler. He's definitely overcome odds. Well, Joe has, you know, and he's done the things with the, you know, cancer kids and
Yeah.
okay, cool. That's awesome. But the fact is, we'll see what happens because, yeah, he hasn't faced Erick Rowan before. You know, let's see how good this match can be.
Yeah.
I think Erick Rowan definitely is on the right path.
Yeah.
It's time for him to basically be his own man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to say, well, shit, that's hard. If I say Eric, it's going to be like, okay, contradicting myself because, okay, first match on a pay-per-view as a singles wrestler, and you don't want him to win or hurt, whatever.
Yeah.
Roman's won so many pay-per-views, it's not funny.
Yeah.
So this can either go up in the air, I don't know.
I myself, personally, I'm gonna go Reigns on this one, only because with what they had with Daniel Bryan and Rowan, and you know, Buddy Murphy and Rowan did it, and they're trying to prove that Rowan didn't do it, but it was Rowan that did it to begin with, and all this other stuff. And basically, it's been all Rowan. So I think it's Roman's time to get the revenge he rightfully needs.
Yeah.
And do just to the things that happened to him.
Exactly.
Get one up on the big guy, so to speak. And no, I'm not talking about Ryback either.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that sounds fair. Yeah.
So next we have a match for the women's tag team titles. You got the champions of Alexa Bliss and Nicki Cross going against the team of Fire and Desire, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
I'm gonna surprise the hell out of you and say that Fire Desire win. And here's why. Because there's a tease that Alexa Bliss can go heel on Nicki Cross. I could be vice versa. The fact of the matter is, it's nice to see these two women, and I love those two, and I think that they make good tag team champions. And so, I'm just saying that despite your dad, I think that these two, they could still make a good tag team. I like the fact that Alexa is trying to be face, or maybe, who knows? I just think that it's a lot like The Miz when he first came face.
Yeah.
It's kind of phony. Fire and Desire have been in the company long enough now where they can definitely, and they have a fucking name.
Yeah, took long enough.
So, yeah. You know, I mean, this is the Tag Team Women's Championship. Why the fuck is Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville are the only women's tag team to have a name? Like you had Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka. Okay, but they're not there no more. So it's basically just those two.
More or less.
Unless, Bailey and Sasha come up with another name. Whatever. But as much as I love Nicki Cross and Alexa Bliss, I will have to say, I'd like to see what Fire and Desire can do as the tag champions. I know Mandy doesn't have much of a personality, but we'll see how that goes.
You know, as much as Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville have that fire and desire, what have they done to show they're even remotely worthy of being tag champions? Not a fuck of a lot. Sure, they've been able to get one over on Nicki Cross and Alexa Bliss in singles matches and maybe non-title tag matches, but that don't mean shit. And as far as I'm concerned, yeah, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville have been around for a while, and they've had some matches, but other than that, it's been like, okay, we're here, we'll have a match, we won, 2 weeks later, here again, have a match, oh, we won, 3 weeks later, we're here again, we'll have a match, okay, we won. There's no fucking consistency with these women. And for fuck's sakes, I'm glad that, yes, even though it took Alexa Bliss and Nicki Cross winning the damn titles, there's actually some relevancy there and fucking actually having the titles on like a weekly basis and defended somewhat regularly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville are a good tag team, but there's just that lacking quality that you look at them and you go, oh, they could be the next women's tag team champions. They're a good tag team. They're good on the microphone. They got great personality. The fans are behind them, or not behind them. They're heel, whatever. It's just not there as far as Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville is concerned. So I'm gonna have to say I'm going Cross and Bliss.
Oh yeah. Well, all I can say is let's see what happens.
last match of the show. But we have a match for the United States Championship. AJ Styles going one-on-one with Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to see the 205 guys actually going to Raw and SmackDown and actually being wrestlers. That's not... I'm not being just considered cruiserweights, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that they have a lesson with all the others, like Jamie Noble
Mm-hmm.
and Rey Mysterio
Mhm.
and Dean Malenko. They can, they light heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
They can do it better in the ring with other titles. So when I see Cedric Alexander, and I see what he's done in 205, in Ring of Honor, I think, alright, let's see if he can be the U.S. champion. Let's see how long he can be the U.S. champion. You know, as much as I like AJ Styles deserves to be in the main card. And it's one of those things, like I said, with The Miz.
Mm.
The guy's already been a mid-card champion, and then you put him in the WWE title, and then you put him right back in the mid-card. What the fuck sense does that make?
Yeah.
So, I think that, for me, I'm gonna have to go with Cedric. Again, let's see how far Cedric can take the U.S. title,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see if they can make him a credible champion.
Right.
I think he can.
I think Cedric could be a viable United States champion myself. I wonder if this match came about because Cedric's the one that got the pinfall victory in that 10-man tag match.
Well, that's probably true.
So it's like, oh, Cedric beat AJ.
You actually earned it.
He pinned AJ in that 10-man tag. Well, let's put him in the United States Championship title picture. And I mean, I think AJ was pretty much the only one out of everybody on that list that didn't have an opponent for Clash of Champions, and then it's like, hey, well, here's Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Sadiq Alexander can be a viable United States champion and a really good United States champion. Can he get the win? For sure. Will it be a good match? Yes. The one variable factor that could be a big contribute to the outcome of this match, Anderson and Gallows.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah, that's true.
So if they somehow get involved, more than likely AJ will keep the title. If Cedric can overlook the distractions and somehow get enough momentum on AJ, he could very well be the next United States champion. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I never thought about Gallows and Anderson. Shit.
Yeah, really.
So that's Clash of Champions. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Did some rants, did some good points. I don't know. I mean, again, it's a toss up because you never know what's gonna fucking happen. So, yeah, it's gonna be cool to watch. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of. I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if our predictions are correct, obviously. But yeah. So that's gonna be Sunday. Next week, I'm not sure what we should do.
I think a couple weeks ago you mentioned Over the Edge 98.
Oh yeah, so next week we're gonna go with Over the Edge 1998. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Dude Love.
Yeah.
You got McMahon as the referee. And boy, was that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, so for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Anything you want to say before we go?
Clash of Champions should be a really good show. The matches, I think, should be very, very good. We'll see who wins. We'll see who loses. We'll see who's still champion, who's new champion by the end of the night. But I believe it would be a fitting, well, maybe not fitting, but a good way to end this video if we paid some respect to somebody that passed away today or yesterday, whenever it was. Anyways, Eddie Money.
Yeah, and I don't know too much about him. I really don't. I know maybe if I heard his music, it's one of those things where if I heard their music, then I don't know I have. But yeah, he was battling something for a long time, and he's now deceased. But, 70 years old, that's too young.
Yeah.
So yeah, condolences to his family and the band members and the fans.
Yeah.
But it's just another tragedy in the music world.
Yeah. Another guy gone relatively too soon, you could say.
Very soon.
I mean, 70's one of those things where it's not too young, but at the same time, it's like, can you really consider it old? And what is considered old?
Well, shit, people are living to be 100, so I mean,
By today's standard. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I had both my grandparents well into their 90s. And so, I mean, technology's awesome.
Oh, yeah, technology's awesome. And it's just one of those things where it's like, you live however long you live, basically.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anyway, so, got condolences, Anyways, so next week, Over the Edge 1998, and this is going to be fun editing.
Yeah, it's going to be fun editing, it's going to be interesting, and enjoy Clash of Champions on Sunday. Check out our video next week talking about Over the Edge 98.
Yeah.
We were doing live videos
Oh yeah, that's
on
fucked up
Facebook
now.
Live, kind of the same time we would do our regular YouTube videos, whether it be before, whether it be after. There was one day we did like 2 YouTube videos and 2 Facebook Lives, but for some reason Facebook Live has decided to be a little tit
Yeah.
and not work. So yeah, we haven't been able to do a Facebook Live for at least a couple weeks, but I don't know, maybe we can get the problem resolved somehow. If not, check us out on the revieiw YouTube page.
And I know YouTube's got a live stream as well, but I think I gotta pay for that shit, so.
Something like that.
Yeah, anyways, we out.
Peace.
Deuces.
Bye, y'all.